Hey guys, hope you're all having an awesome weekend. So we're gonna do a check-in and see what is going on with the energies because they have been crazy. So yeah, like you might not be feeling quite like yourself. You might be feeling in the void, but even more like disconnected. So you might be feeling disconnected from your true feelings, your true emotions. You might be feeling disconnected from people that you normally like to spend a lot of time with, or things that you normally like to do. You might be feeling disconnected from that. A lot of people are kind of like, almost like timeline jumping, but not really. It's like you're going back to old periods of time to release things, to feel the energy, to release it, to make changes in the now and do different things like that. So there's just a lot of different things kind of coming up, and you know, it might not seem like it makes sense, and there's probably a reason for that. It will all make sense soon. Definitely a lot with ascension symptoms, a lot with sleep things as well. Definitely chakra upgrades and different things going on in the body as well. So you might be feeling any and all of that. So, all right, we're just going to pull some cards. They're saying the 20, what is today? No, that's like the end of the month. Okay. Definitely they're saying communication for some of you. I didn't pull the communication card. They're just saying that, like communication for some of you guys. Like needing to communicate your truth, needing to communicate your true feelings. There's stuff from the past that's coming up to help you with actually seeing areas where you used to not really communicate, or seeing areas where you used to feel certain things, but you kind of pushed it down or brushed it away, where maybe you kind of just pretended like you didn't feel certain ways or see things certain ways or whatever, and Spirit's kind of bringing it up for you to your awareness because you still have this stuff in your subconscious to help you seeing it, but they're also trying to help you see through the patterns and the cycles and the deeper meaning and feeling behind these emotions and these things coming up. So, all right, let me see what we got. Intuition, partnership and alliance, suffering and silence, prosperity begins, heart chakra, heartache and loss, triumphant success, and truth with fertility on the bottom. I am hearing that things are, I love it. I see 214, you know, like freaking Valentine's Day, but things are aligning, even though you're not seeing it. We're very much in like kind of like the human energy of things rather than feeling necessarily the soul connection, spiritual stuff as much. We are still, but like not, it's not taking the forefront like it normally is, but there is a reason for that. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And they're saying like, not everything you're seeing in front of your face is as it seems. Like it might seem and feel like reality right now, but it doesn't mean it's going to last. And it's not going to last. And it doesn't mean that there's not something that they're doing behind the scenes to work on that, like you literally have no idea. And they're saying almost like misdirection, like you're focusing on this when something else is coming right here. So, okay. Okay, so we're doing, so what I'm getting is intuition and heart chakra. What I'm getting with this is they are trying to help you with working on your intuition coming from your heart center. Like you can always connect back to your heart. All you need to do is ask those questions, you know, go take some time by yourself and go ask those questions. Like, what is it that I truly feel in my heart? Because a lot of the emotions and feelings and energies and disconnection is not really taking you to your truth or like what you know in your logical mind. There's something else that's going on for a lot of people right now. So it's really important for you guys, like when you are having these things come up, drop into your intuition and drop into your heart center. We have partnerships and alliances, heartache and loss, which is also 33. And what I'm getting is Spirit is saying like there's two groups. There's one group where they have predominantly done everything independently and they're needing to learn how to, okay, no, come on. No, they're needing to learn how to work with other people. Don't even do it. Don't. She just broke my gigantic amethyst, like literally, like my giant one on the stand. She's like about to go knock crystals over. The group who primarily has done things independently, who has not really talked to other people and worked through things, Spirit is wanting you to actually work with other people. For the people who are constantly asking for outside advice, Spirit is saying you need to go within and you need to start working through your stuff. A lot of you, I'm getting though, you have like this internal feelings that are coming up for you right now. A lot with relationships, just any and all types of relationships. So this can be a relationship with yourself. This can be a relationship, you know, romantic, platonic, you know, like friends, family, anybody. A lot of past things are coming up for you to heal, recognize, and bring awareness to. So we have suffering and silence and triumphant success. Okay, we're doing it, I guess. Now we're doing it across. Suffering and silence, prosperity begins, triumphant success, truth. So what I'm getting from Spirit is like there's going to be something changing where your perspective is going to change. It seems pretty soon that this is going to change some of you by the end of this month. There's going to be big changes in your perspective, and they're actually saying August is going to be a huge month of shifting your perspectives and shifting perspectives from deeper internal feelings and things. So, like where maybe you did things with like a lack mentality, you're not, where you did things out of having, you know, insecurities and you're not, like there's going to be a shift in the way you think, the way you view things in a really positive way. And something with that is transitioning, something is flourishing and growing. I love this because we have like the 2-1 cards, and we also have like the prosperity begins. This is like, you know, the seed being planted and things blossoming. You also got fertility on the bottom, which is very similar messages. And you have triumphant success literally right under suffering and silence. So it's like, you know, there's been some stuff that you're like working through. Things are going to balance out and feel better, but like they want you to know like you are working hard and you are pulling through it, and it's going to bring you some type of balance in your life. But I'm also hearing there's going to be some type of truth. There's been a lot of illusions in your life. Especially they're saying in the last few months, there's been a lot of illusions with things. So you're going to start seeing things clearly. Areas where you maybe have been hiding your true feelings or sabotaging, or they're even saying like anxiety and worries and fears and stuff like that. There's going to be a lot of clarity with these things. Not full clarity, but there's going to be some clarity, the clarity that you need to help you move on to the next step. They're saying it's very much a process, like the transformation that you're in right now. And so even though like I don't know if you just saw this, the cards literally just flew out. These aren't even the cards that I had pulled up, by the way. Like these literally just flew out, and New Beginnings is on the bottom. Just anyway, they're saying like everything. Okay, that's why they did the New Beginnings thing. Everything is like a step. So it's like, you know, when you go through like the transformation, when you go through one step, it brings you to another one, and then you go through that and it brings you to another one. Yes, it does eventually end. Yes, you are always growing and stuff like that. But things like some of the hard, heavier shit is going to balance out, is not going to feel as heavy. Like you're just clearing a lot of stuff, like years and years of stuff. So if you're feeling stuck though, like you can always book a reading. A lot of times we can get you some answers on like why things are going on, why you're feeling a certain way. So you can just message me on Instagram or Facebook to book a reading. Okay. I'm gonna do more. This cat is so weird. She is lucky. I love her so much. Yeah. Okay. On the bottom, we have release, and I'm going to read you the bottom of the card. Cleansing and releasing stuck energy. Releasing energetic cords or emotional attachments. Let go of things that don't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. You will understand things at the right time. And this is very much like what we've been talking about. We got shadows right underneath that. Very much what we've been talking about is releasing. So getting rid of all this extra stuff. So we got Earth Angel, self-care, love, support, energy, and I am. And the I am card that I made is from the inner child. I made 3 inner child cards, so these come out when you need inner child healing, inner child work, and I'm going to read you the card and tell you, but we got energy with this. So I am worthy, I am special, I am amazing, I am valued, I am enough, I am lovable, I am strong, I am safe, I am powerful, and I am courageous. And the energy card came out with this. So that's telling me, and if you recall what I said a little while ago, is like we're doing stuff, and like August is going to be a month of perspectives changing and doing things different. So this is the energy coming in, is to bring awareness to all these areas where you don't actually feel this, like where you don't feel worthy, where you don't feel valued, where you don't feel enough, where you don't feel lovable, all of those things. There's a huge collective shift, and it's to bring us into heart center. It's to bring us into a space of love. It is to bring us into a space of collectiveness and collective consciousness and working together. What is this? There's like something sticking out. Let me see what this is. Light worker. I love it. Being of love and light, healer energy, seeing the bigger picture and divine purpose, finding the light in the darkness, celebration, role models, optimism, helping others heal. But specifically what I get is a being of love and light and finding light in the darkness, and the bigger picture will come in the right time. Okay. Yeah, I'm also getting, there's tons of energetic energetic shifts too. So you're going to like different areas to heal different things. Okay, we got Earth Angels, self-care, love, support. So I guess we're doing it like this, self-care and love. It's really important for you to balance your energy. It is really important for you to take care of yourself, love. As much as you like to give others love or do things for other people, you also need to be doing it for yourself. Self-care is also taking time out for you, doing things for you, honoring your feelings, honoring your body, honoring your emotions. Is not just, like, even though I put the bubble baths, because you guys know I love bubble baths, it's also taking that time to eat healthy, to do things for your body, to meditate, to check in with yourself, to ask for help when you need it, which we got support right next to it. So it's really about that. But I also am hearing like new foundations in love. So a lot of you guys have been working, especially in July. We were talking about July being like a foundation month. This is like a month to break through the old foundation to start building a new one. And this is building that foundation from love. But I'm hearing like they're specifically saying newfound foundation in love. So a lot of you guys, if you're in relationships, you're going to have like a new type of energy in your relationships. If you're not, some of you guys are actually going to be connecting with people in some capacity. Some of you is going to be new friends, and some of you is actually going to be like romantic relationships. It's just going to be dependent on each person. But we also have Earth Angel and support, and what I'm getting is a lot of light workers are actually trying to energetically support the collective as they're going through shifts. So if you're an Earth Angel and or a light worker, you can be both. There might be some challenges you're going through or some shadows you're going through, and you're actually helping. And Spirit saying is like you're actually helping bring love to the situation because you've worked through certain things and you have certain energies about you that can actually bring love into the situation, can bring healing to the collective. So when you bring awareness to yourself and you start healing stuff, you're helping heal energetic cords with other people you're connected to. And a lot of light workers and Earth Angels work with collective groups. Spirit had shown me that like maybe a year or so, maybe 2 years ago, about a subgroup of people that I work with energetically. So when there are certain shifts going on, I'm kind of helping them with their energy. I'm not always sure who it is, but I do help them and I can usually tell. But there's something with that. Some of you I'm hearing like are going to meet an Earth Angel. I'm an Earth Angel. There's a lot of Earth Angels. They're souls that come back to Earth from the angelic dimensions to make change or to do certain things, to ascend higher to certain things. So some of you guys, when you meet an Earth Angel, and some of you guys might be them, is they usually have a very like grounded energy to themselves. They usually have this energy where people open up to them, where like somebody who is maybe not normally like a person who puts their walls down feels safe or comfortable doing it. And like a lot of times they'll release emotions in front of you, even if you're a complete stranger. If you guys have been in my crystal store, you guys know what I'm talking about, because I have people who will just come in and start crying, start telling me about things and all of that, which I love helping. I love being a support for that. But some of you guys are needing to actually open yourself up to receiving support from others, because the two cards that I got, the heartache and loss and the partnerships and alliances, that never means what I said today, and it definitely doesn't mean it together. It was just what I was getting from Spirit, and now we're getting like an additional message about emotional support and connection with others. So some of you guys are definitely needing to ask for help and to do that. If you feel like running away when you're emotional, take some deep breaths, sit with discomfort and do it. There's a lot of work being done, they're saying, this month and next month specifically on vulnerability. And putting walls down. So all right, let's do final messages from the Archangel deck, and we shall see what we get. The World card, which is very similar to the New Beginnings card. And if you notice, we're actually getting a lot of Earth stuff because the New Beginnings card had an Earth in it. This card had an Earth in it. We got Earth Angels, so there's definitely something it could have to do with you or another Earth sign. It could also just be energetic changes in the Earth also. This one. In the Earth, that's not what I meant to say. Like in the magnetic field or Mother Earth. I don't know how to say it, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Oh, I love it. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, we got Four of Gabriel on the bottom. Does that not look like a wedding? Because I just love it. Some of you I'm hearing romance. This is not what the card actually means, but some of you I'm hearing romance and like What do you mean four? Four of Cups. Is that what this card normally is? Four of Cups? I have no idea. But I'm hearing like there is some type of like romance or some type of situation that's going to come in that's going to feel very romantic. So some of you guys, I guess it could be a date, a vacation, something like that, or create it for yourself. Okay, holy fuck holy. We got a bunch of major arcanas. We got the World, Ace of Raphael, Three of Ariel, Peace, the Wheel, Perspective, Three of Michael, the Lovers. I love that because I told you this month is going to be about changing our perspective. That's literally the two cards, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness and perspective. There's a better way, pause for reflection, insight, dare to be different. This is literally like a shifting of perspectives. I love they came out together. Let's start at the top. We're doing these two in the middle. We got Ace of Raphael and Three of Ariel. New, I'm going to read this. I had positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Some of you, it could be all or any of those messages. Some of you, this is definitely going to be communication with like a counterpart or something like that. What's interesting is I definitely get this new emotional experience. I actually get the masculine is putting their walls down and learning how to be more vulnerable right now. And it's because they're watching over a feminine energy that is helping them do that. They're interacting with her in some type of way where it could be through a conversation. It could just be through like watching on social media, seeing in person, you know, it could be some of your inner relationship or friendship with or whatever, but is seeing how she is living in her truth and her vulnerability and her emotions, and it's helping them to feel more connected to their feminine energy, or it's going to help them with that if it's not currently. It's going to help them with connecting more with their emotions and their feminine energy. What I'm also hearing is some women that are watching that are in their masculine, and this message is for you, where you're watching maybe your counterpart who is the opposite gender, like a male who's actually more in touch with their emotions, help you come into your emotions. So the masculine energy doesn't necessarily mean a man, but it's definitely the sense of the masculine energy itself is shifting to come more into the feminine and the feeling and the heart center. And we keep getting all this, you know, like love, heart chakra, you know, support, all of these type of messages. So it definitely feels like that. We got the World and Peace on the outside. So I'm going to read you the bottom. The World, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight, which one of the other cards I think said that too. Ace of Raphael, which was right next to it. We have Peace, release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So we also got another card where it's saying release the past right underneath. And we got the Lovers, which is making choices from the heart. Like, I feel like we're getting a lot of the same messages. But yeah, this is really something is coming full circle. And this hard time is ending. Like, that's the whole point of this cycle that you're in, is to release the past, is to let go so you can actually be at peace. And you can make decisions from your heart. You can make decisions from a loving place for yourself and other people. So I already kind of explained the Wheel and Perspective. Definitely, this is coming in the next like 1 to 3 months for a lot of people. You're going to be getting the, let me rephrase this. You're going to be working through that this month and possibly the next few months, but you're going to start understanding the shift within the next few months is what I should say. There is definitely something, some of you sooner, some of you later, you know, don't hold on to time frames. But yeah, there is definitely something. And if you notice, we have very happy ending, new beginning, something is coming. Like, there's all these really good cards that are coming. Next to that, we have Three of Michael, release the past. You'll grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds, and the Lovers. So this reminds me very much of the suffering and silence. Like, a lot of you guys are releasing really heavy emotions. I told you a lot of you guys are releasing old relationship stuff, whether relationships with yourself or other people, and coming to heart center, learning how to come from a place of love, learning how to come from a place of intuition, and doing things from a place of love for yourself and others, and not from a place of ego, not from a place of trauma, not from a place of wounded energy. And that's the whole point of like literally all these cards, is something new is coming to a place of love, endings are coming, perspectives are coming, peace is coming. Like, I feel like this is kind of all what I said with the other cards and the messages I got before. So I hope that kind of validates that things are changing, things will get better, and try to trust. Some of you, this is definitely like a celebration for sure. There's gonna be something good for some of you guys coming within the next few weeks. This is not going to be for everybody. Again, don't hold on to stuff because it's a general reading, but it definitely feels like something positive is coming for some people, like a celebration. It almost looks like an ending of something, like maybe you finished like college, or you finished a coursework, or something like you're physically finishing, not a spiritual thing. Something like maybe you decided to apply for another job and you're going to get another job celebration. Some of you, I'm even hearing like entering new relationships, and there's going to be some like celebration with your friends or excitement because it's going to be like a new person that feels really good, like things like that. So it definitely feels like in the physical. It doesn't feel like a spiritual thing, like a congratulations, because like for your hard work, they're always congratulating you for your hard work, but I mean that feels like a physical thing, like something that you can see physically the accomplishment, so, or the celebration, whatever it is. So anyway, I hope that this helps, and I'm wishing you guys so much love and light, and I hope you all have an awesome day.